Alright, I think this is day number 4. Yes, day number 4. Um, of the daily Risk of Rain 2 runs. One with Huntress. Still haven't won with Commander yet, but that's fine. I'm not trying to win with all of them. That doesn't matter to me. I will be doing multi though, just for funsies. I love multi. So much fun. I am, of course, obviously using the best multi loadout, which is double rebar retool. Very obviously the best. Even if it is inaccurate as hell. Fuck, sorry. What was that? Oh, maybe it was the gun. Oh. Let's see. What can I yap about today? I don't know what I'm gonna yap about. There's a lot to yap about, but I don't feel like spending. You know. There is a lot going on. I feel like giving it my attention right now. Need more things on, please. This thing. Bam. Hell yeah. I'm not gonna go there yet. So we have... Are we gonna pick up that equipment? Oh, I'm stupid, I guess. Oh, I did it again. Alright. Fine. Good thing we're not on Eclipse 8. Is that really it up there? Oh, that sucks. I thought there was more. I did look at that. Take it for. Kind of hoping that there's gonna be a good old scrapper. Ooh, hey. Actually, somewhat annoyed that I have so many green items already. Like, I'd actually prefer to have one stack of every white item than 2 stacks of every green item. You know what I mean? Green items are just that much weaker than white, generally speaking. Mending, there he is. That mending guy is really low. Oh, you know something I can mention? Yesterday, Adobe made their first and only post on Blue Sky. Pretty cool social media app. Growing pretty quickly. And they were like, hey, we're Adobe. We use generative AI sometimes. And I don't know, I don't remember what they said. There's probably screenshots of the post somewhere. But basically, the entire Blue Sky community came back at them for just saying hi on a social media app. And the response from the community, this guy, was so intensely negative due to the massive AI push that Adobe's done the past few years. It was so intensely negative and all regarding that push that Adobe just deleted their post. Adobe.com deleted their one and only post on social media because there were no nice things to say. Nobody said anything nice about him. They're like, all right, never mind. And you know, if you know anything about me, and again, I don't want to get too political, not really in the mood for it, but I am fairly anti-corporation, especially when it comes to generative AI. That generative AI is a plague and that it's theft. It quite literally is theft. But that's neither here nor there. In my opinion, doesn't really matter. Adobe is just unethical as hell for using it. For training their models on mid-journey stuff, and their head of social media also had a Blue Sky account. The account has since been terminated. And basically he was like, no guys, we don't do that. We don't train on user data. When just a few months ago it came out that they were using mid-journey data, which is user data. It's user created stuff to train their generative AI. So, you know, they were really just completely caught, you know, red-handed using generative AI, and then the guy on Blue Sky was like, no, we don't do that. And people were coming back with screenshots of news articles saying that they do indeed do that. I don't know. I love the Blue Sky community. It's such a great social media platform, especially if you're an artist. It's a very progressive platform as well. Which is why I think I like it so much. It is like the antithesis of what Twitter has become. Maybe not the antithesis, because it's not run and controlled by someone who's, I said I wasn't going to get political. It's not run and controlled by someone who's effectively hiring a bunch of people from the federal government. But, you know, that's, again, neither here nor there, whatever. Not sponsored by Blue Sky. Wish I was. That'd be pretty cool. Me and my double digits followers here on YouTube, and less than 200, I think. I think like 197 on Twitch. Which is another thing that I may never go back to. Actually, nah, I probably will. I'll probably stream on Twitch again. And yoink the VOD or record the VOD straight to, what's it called? Straight to my hard drive and upload it. For the VOD, upload it from my hard drive and, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. Doesn't matter. I do just be talking now. Anyway, if I do end up streaming, it will be on Sunday. Or, sorry, Saturday, actually. I don't know yet. We'll find out when we get there. Oh, maybe my idea was doing both days, actually. It's like 4 hours on each day. I'm going to be working overtime at my company for the foreseeable future. Quite literally just because of enough. Money's a little tight. So instead of picking up a second job, I'm just gonna and that should net me a few $100. But that'll be every Saturday morning hours, and then probably do the daily Risk of Rain 2 after that, and then stream. I'll stream the daily Risk of Rain 2. Maybe I'll just stream Risk of Rain 2 on Saturdays. Say fuck the whole idea to put together a highlights reel. Maybe that would be worth doing. I don't know. I like this game. It's easy to stream. So that's the only reason why I want to do it. Like maybe just this and like aim training. That's all I'm gonna stream. Until Splitgate 2 comes out, and then it'll just be nothing but Splitgate. Kind of what I'm, gearing up for right now is to establish that, hey, I have uploads, and I probably won't do like daily uploads for Splitgate, but probably weekly streams, weekly uploads. I don't know what I'm gonna make videos about regarding Splitgate 2. Like, I guess I could do, I don't know, I talked with a buddy about it. He was like, tips and tricks might do really well. And, I think I've got Splitgate 1. I think I passed that a while ago. Let me look real quick. Splitgate, 1,200 hours, yeah. So, I've got some time there. I've been high rank, semi-high rank, close to the pro scene, but never really in it. Kind of like, I don't know. It was to the point where I would have to struggle a lot in scrims and really just be like dead weight for a while until I got used to the bubble that is pro, and then, or was, I guess, because it doesn't exist anymore. Get used to that bubble and then scale up from there. As far as like aim and stuff, kind of like where I ended up day one. And now I am pooper rank in 4s on that game because matchmaking is horrible. Like literally the last time I queued, I got 3 unranked console players versus 4 PC players that were, one of them was unranked, but the other ones were ranked higher than me, and they were also about my skill level. They were ranked higher than I was. One of them was unranked, and they were all around my skill level. Maybe slightly under my skill level. Meanwhile, my teammates were just lost the entire time. Like, I hate complaining about teammates. I hate when people complain about teammates and blame all their problems on teammates, but like, if you are I don't know. I don't want to be like, my situation is the line where you can start making that exception, because that's just not it just goes back to like, oh yeah, I'm just better and I should be pro, right? It just goes back to that complaint. I should not be pro. My skill level is not pro, but I definitely also know that the teammates that I had do not belong in the rank where I was. And that the people that I was going against, you know, they were all unranked, so like literally they don't belong here. It's just the uncertainty for that game for unranked players is still so high for some reason. I just don't understand like how you can play Splitgate 1 these days and not be ranked. But also, I don't really understand how people who are that bad are. This was like mid-diamond, right? There's 5 like divisions within each rank, and this was mid-diamond, and the 3 people on the other team that were ranked were like diamond 5 or some shit, and I was diamond 3. But they each individually, they played worse than I did. Everybody played worse individually than I did, but they just together had a cohesive brain, and we had one brain cell to share amongst the entire team. My team. It's just kind of wild, and also they're console players versus a bunch of PC players. Like there are controller players who do really well in pro. Half of Splitgate's Pro League was controller players. Quite literally, it was 50-50 split even. It was like 16 and 16. Or whatever it was. I think it was 16 and 16. But it's like just because there are people who can play Pro League at the highest rank in the pro, or play controller in the highest skill level, not mean that everyone who picks up a controller is going to be same with the mouse and keyboard. Like people just don't realize you have to play a certain way on each input with that game. Really unfortunate. Like controller, you take fights that you excuse me, normally would lose, and you win. Because controllers win in straight fights, but PC players generally win in portal fights. Generally, right? Controller players can chill shit on people in high rank, you know. But it's just that people don't realize that you need to play a certain way with each input. And then they complain that the other input is wildly, you know, too strong and unbalanced. And I think that the best way to play Splitgate, regardless of input, I guess really on mouse and keyboard, is to use your portals to, you know, take fights, make fights more advantageous for you. That's really like every time you portal somewhere, God, I can't remember how it was explained. Every time you portal somewhere, you need to make sure that if there's a fight, it's advantageous to you, so you replace your portal. But know that every time you replace your portal, the other person's also going to make the fight more advantageous for them. It just becomes a cat and mouse game, basically. You know, you're each fighting to working to make the fight better for you. And a lot of the time, controller players aren't very good at that because of the input. They'll take fights that are bad for them because they have aim assist to rely on. And that aim assist skews the fight in the controller player's favor. But then the mouse and keyboard players need to react to that, and often they can't. The TTK is so low in that game that if you get nailed by aim assist, it's just over. especially if they're supporting each other like good players do. You know, fights called out as soon as it starts. The second you see somebody, you call them out, and everybody works to get there, to get a different angle on the fight. I don't know. I'm yapping a lot about Splitgate, but I do love that game. I'm kind of not shitting on it, I don't think, but I'm kind of complaining about it. But I do love it. I miss it a lot. I miss when the community was thriving, and also I miss like before console drop. Pre-console Splitgate was something really special. I'm not saying the devs ruined it, but you know, because that the direction they took did need to be taken. You know, the game was starting to die out. It wasn't really going anywhere. They needed to do what they did, but it still kind of ruined the game. I think it was gonna die no matter what. They made the most of it, honestly. To their credit, 1047 made the most of what Splitgate was, and you know what its potential was. Millions of downloads and all that jazz. It's just unfortunate that it's just not for everyone. Any bit of advice that you can give for that game boils down to just get good. You know, learn the maps better, learn different portal routes, improve your aim, learn the weapon spawn timers. Every single bit of advice that you could ever give somebody who wants to be better at Splitgate boils down to just get good. And not good for it. It's not good for a game. I definitely prefer the Splitgate way of doing guns, and the lack of classes and all that. I prefer that, but it is hard to argue that it's not, you know, limiting for new players. Why like Call of Duty does so well, because you have horrible guns in the start and you unlock new guns, better guns. And like, oh, don't use this attachment, it's not good. Use this attachment instead. Oh, I don't have that attachment, I have to use this shitty attachment until I unlock it. Okay, use the shitty attachment, unlock the thing, and then switch attachments. Right, and the grind lasts for so long for most people that the next game is out by the time they get all the unlocks. And even if they get all the unlocks, like, oh, you can prestige, or there's skin grind, or whatever, you know. Splitgate did not have any of that, not one bit. And I think fundamentally that's why it failed. I don't like to say that Splitgate failed, because it was a very fun game, it was very good, but I do think that it failed to capture as much of an audience as it. It's just because of the way the game was, is really what it is. Anyway, I can't wait for Splitgate 2. There's been a long time where I was like, I don't really care about it, but I do want to play it. You know, I didn't play the most recent beta test. I kind of wish I had, but I was in the right mind space for, or a headspace for like video creation or anything like that. And even still, like, what I'm doing now is just so low effort. Give me some water. Like, you know, it takes me 45 to 60 minutes to play one run in Risk of Rain 2. And then it's gonna take me a few hours to upload it. Maybe not this time. I changed my bitrate. Hopefully it's not like 6 hours. I was not recording lossless, I was recording Wherever the other thing is, that's damn near lossless. It's like very high bit rate. But I switched to the, not the variable bit rate, but the other one with the Q in it. Okay, what it's called. Where it just basically like balances everything. I don't know what it does. I forget. I read it. I was like, yeah, I'll switch to that one. I don't have. This is worthwhile. What I lose? Oh, it's regen scrap. That's good. Cool. Oh shit. Well. Drop. Actually, the second best that I could ask for. Actually, might be the best for multi. For the setup that I have here. Because I was going to say the best would be Shatter Spleen, but it might actually not be here. Nice. Oi. The Oi is dropped though, unfortunately. I really want this this thing right here, Wax Coil. Yeah. Oh. I'm still using these IEMs, these in-ear monitors, but really, like, I know I like them for certain reasons, but also know that I don't like them because of what I mentioned in the first one or two videos, was that like I feel like all the sound is reverberating inside my skull way more strongly, way stronger. And I don't like that. It like sounds like I'm muffled, but also I'm like monitoring in my mic, so it just feels really weird. Feels weird, sounds weird. I'll get used to it, but it's strange. Oh god, my game just hitched. That doesn't happen very often, especially not when there's nothing going on. It's scary. Two void things left. Oh. Wait. The fuck? I don't know what the hell. Oh, it's dead. Cool. Where's this other one? Oh, is he stuck? No way. Is he stuck? Okay. I guess it's gonna die. Eventually. Game. Why is that one void monster not dying? There you go. I was gonna say, like, that's not supposed to happen. Doesn't normally. I think that's a bug that I've never seen before. Actually, maybe once or twice. Oh, you. Fuck you. It's not gonna do a damn thing for me. I think probably grow better here. Definitely want more stacks of that thing. Crowbar. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Oh man, lost the streak there. And the bleed stacks. It's gonna die pretty quick anyway. Guess I really need a soulbound catalyst, huh? That would do a lot for me, I think. Oh, come on, just die. Ooh. Okay. This may be getting really fun here. Absolutely baller equipment on this man. Alright, well that's not ideal at all. Or baller red animation. I just love Afterburner in general. It's so good. I need some better AoE. Well, what I need is gasoline. Maybe not. Jeez. All right, hell yeah, more empathy cores. Sweet. Up there. Go get it. Maybe I don't need it actually. I'm doing fine with my current equipment. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, uh-oh. Thing. Gold guy. I don't know where he's at. So now I know that there are several scrappers around. I would really rather not have harpoon. But I'm gonna need to find a scrapper. I don't know where. There's one up here. It looks like I'm wrong. There he is. I was gonna say. I do have a scythe. Let's see. Do I loop or I think I loop. I don't think I can go for it, to be honest. I don't know that there's any enemy that is going to be beneficial on the stage for me to just nuke with the gun. But I am going to go ahead and grab it away. But leave it there for now. Do love the fact that there's a gasoline printer here. I think it's taking a concerningly long time to. Ooh, second gasoline. Saw the teleporter sparkles down there. Wish that I had more than a energy drink for movement speed. Juice. You know, when I was a kid, my parents used to say that my ears were built different. One looked more like my mom's and one looked more like my dad's. I think that that's still the case because the IM in the right ear just has not been comfortable at all. Like there'll be sometimes like, oh god, right now it's not like sealing very well, but then when it is sealing well, it's like rubbing against the inside of my ear. Not rubbing up against it, but like kind of pressure. Let's see. Oh, oh. I wasn't sure if I was gonna make that. That's funny. Oh, man. I should have grabbed that. That was stupid. Oh well. Alright, let's go do the boss, I guess. Yeah. Alrighty, low tier, item from a low tier enemy. Mad unfortunate. Whatever. We can deal with it. Go ahead and get out of here. Oh, man. I think this way is a better way to go anyway. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. I was about to be in the same spot either. Oh, I almost had that. Oh well. It would have given me some gold to bring into here, but it doesn't really matter too much. Alrighty. So I saw that guy, and then there's a large chest, and this guy, and there's that one. Here. 4 or 5 chests. Not bad. But sometimes where it only gives me like 2 or 1. So I'll take 5. And there's no other, you know, bullshit on the map aside from like 1 drone. There. I was gonna say. Sailstar seems like an obvious pick. Take crit and goat hoof. Oh, gee. This guy. Guess we could do another sprint juice. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be the last one. I think I need another backup mag here. Alrighty, and I've purchased everything that this stage has to offer. I thought I heard the thing drop. I'm wrong. Oh, there's one. Heard it drop it. Oh, I can't get up there. I mean, I think I could, really. Here we go. Hey. All right. Cool. All right. It's not what I thought it was at first, but it is much better than what I thought it was. So I'll take it, I guess. My first thought was a void jailer for some reason. I like this variant of this map a lot. Not just because I do genuinely think that this map looks better. Dark mode. Unfortunate that there's not a damn thing down here though. Whatever. I want to know what song has been stuck in my head the past few days. This is Diggy Diggy Hole by Windrose. The original version of this song was just some little bit by Yogcast 13 years ago. And then Windrose did a whole metal cover of it. Glorious, actually. Love it. Kind of makes me want to make more music like that. I don't know exactly what it would be about. I can't do Diggy Diggy Hole. I don't really want to do a cover of somebody else's bit. You know, something completely original. Some like Greek mythology or something. Like I was actually researching connections to from the story of Samson from the Bible to Greek mythology. It's like it's not a very strong link, but there's a link to Helios, the sun god. Because of one temple, there's a I forget what it is. It's some kind of tile or something that's like decorated for Helios, but it's I forget exactly what the was. Anyway, dude with long hair in Israel, but in a temple with the sun god. So it's like they were like, oh, this is, you know, potentially a link to Helios and whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. Like, there's also they were arguing that like the name Samson came from the Greek word or the daytime or something. That Delilah, who cut Samson's hair and takes away his power, Bible, and that name came from a play on the words night and eating, consuming. And so they're like, yeah, this is a connection to Greek mythology here, but it seems like, and I mean, obviously, like Christian historians don't agree with that. They're like, no, that's not it. And there's another connection. There's a lot of parallels between the stories of Sam. Heracles, the Greek version of Hercules. Hercules, Heracles. There's a few parallels there. well, I was thinking like it'd be kind of cool to write a song about, you know, linking all three together. But I think I would need way more research. And then, sorry, not. There's something else about the Egyptian mythology that was linked to this story as well. Helios was definitely the Greek god of the sun. Hence, like the heliocentric line. Something else that linked to Egyptian in some way. I just pushed that thing through the wall. There's just some other theory that, you know, doesn't really have much substance to it, but I think it's kind of interesting as well. What kind of proc coefficient multis? Anyway, I want to write more. I want to write music like the dwarf metal that I love. Not that I listen to a lot of it, but I do legitimately find it very fun. Windrose in general has a lot of really good vibes in their music. And like, I mean, given the choice, I would listen to bands over Windrose. But that's not to say that they're not very good. Okay. But there's two more. Is it one? I guess they can't all spawn up here. It's not a very big place. It's unfortunate that my reward for all that is one guillotine. I do wish that it would have just spawned one elite boss. Whatever. I don't have any stun grenades. I think the AI is just broken right now. Seems like when you stun something, they just get stunned for a long time. Like, look how long this thing's gonna be stunned. He's just staring. He's friend now. Oh, no longer a friend. It's a lot. Alrighty. Got about 5,000 gold to work with here. Nice. Unfortunate. Never take a loss. Nothing super. That's fun. Yeah, I wish we could trade 1 green for 3 whites. How insane that would be. That would inflate the value of regenerating scrap so much. I don't think I want Needle Tick. I don't think it procs quick. Don't pop right away. It's never a bad choice, I think. Especially when we're already not wholly reliant on it, but somewhat reliant. What's that? Drone. I do not see what I'm looking for. To be a scrapper. It's fine. I'm gonna clear this whole stage fairly. Holy moly. A lot of damage. Lots of damage taken. Lots of damage to heal through. Like seriously, I was healing through a lot of that because of how many hits I was getting in Harvester Scythe, and you know the crit consistency that I have is pretty insane. Not obviously 100% crit, but it's not inconsistent healing either, right? Like look how much I'm saying I'm being held by the image. Oh, I'm not. Look how much I just healed. I healed so much just now, and I don't even have. How much crit do I have? I guess I have 60%. 51%. My crit's not crazy, but it, you know, on more than half the things that fly out, I should get a crit. Look at this guy. Oh. Most of these things are gonna freeze around me, huh? That's unfortunate. Oh, son. Oh, I almost nailed that stupid little rat. Okay. How did it get pushed back against the wall so hard that it did a whole little U-turn there and still did not? That's interesting. It shows that. I guess that's Sail Stars that take effect. Still didn't take enough damage to, or it didn't take enough fall damage to kill it. That's what I'm trying to say. In fact, I'm not even sure that it took fall damage. really shouldn't be called fall damage, it should be called impact. That's what it is. It's based on how fast you're moving when you hit something. Wow, that was a lot. That was a ton of stuff coming down around. Oh, I should have waited for her. Oh well. Ooh, there's a scrapper here. Gonna have to remember that. Get rid of some of this garbage. Oh man, alrighty. 15k on the nose. Kind of funny at the very least. Okay. That's it's fun. Oh, defense nucleus, not worth either my two yellers, which is I was gonna look up how they stack. Oh, it's 200% per ally. Ooh, that's crazy. 200% damage per ally is wild. I could get like one of those, and then 15 allies, 20 allies even. Soldier syringe. Hey. Gotta have a bunch of white scrap in a moment here. Alright, don't mind me while I just do this. It'll take a minute. It's a lot of green items to get rid of. I don't really need stun grenade either. Mocha's almost becoming unbearable with the amount of movement speed that I have. The Rungus is gonna do me wonders. So I'll keep Rungus. This isn't gonna do me much good. I think everything else can stay for now. Not too mad about any of the other stuff existing in my... You wish some of it was other stuff, but you know, whatever. I'll just get and we'll move on. Okay, 3. 3's a good number for this. It's just gonna help with okie dokie. That's horrifying. I don't like anything about it. This thing's also actually really scary. Won't lie. There's a lot going on here. Oh my lord. Oh god. Oh shit. I don't know what just stopped all of my movement there though. That was insane. Sheesh. At least I wasn't too dependent on watches for my damage. First man, that's gonna be good. And also, I now just have that back, so cool. See? Oops, wrong button. I don't know why I hit shift there, that was stupid. Cool. I'm glad that those things are just gonna speed off and become a major problem for me in a moment here. And hitting this without Sail Star being already used is stupid. Bad. Oh well. That's alright. I don't think I need to rely on reds here. Alright, well when it's happy as a mask. Let's see, right now these drones are getting 1, 2, 6, 1200% damage each. Maybe more than that. Maybe they're getting 1300 or 1300. I don't know. I don't know how it would stack with each of them. Like, they count for their own? Huh. Another ally. Oh look, another ally. Oh look, another ally. Are these all turrets? Are there no drones? So many drones. There's so many turrets. I mean, I don't know why. Okay then. I don't really see anything else. Oh, there's a. Well, I kind of hate the color. Like, I like this map. I like the way it looks. I don't like playing this map, and I hate the color palette of this. Like, in the context of bins are blue. You know what I mean? Kind of makes it difficult to see things. Stuff just blends right in so well. I do see that guy. Alrighty. Oh, hello. Twisted mini mushrooms. Kind of crazy, actually. Oh boy. Warhorn. Hey, get up there. Thanks. Okay, so it is the time that stacks there. And now I think I'm just gonna go straight to mid. Kill this scavenger or whatever. Oh no, it did have Dios. That's so unfortunate. Oh my god, a third scavenger? Are you serious? Holy moly, there's so much. I actually still don't know that I can beat Mithrix. Where is it? The, I didn't scrap. I'm kind of surprised that the teleporter's not down here. Considering the fact that I spawned really high. Where do you go? Oh, right. Teleporter. How convenient. Right, 2 more. My god. What a mess. Where do you think you're going, bro? Fuck. Well, shoot, I hope he comes back sometime soon. Alrighty. We don't have very many good items for this, but hopefully what I've got is good enough. I'm really loving the afterburner. Where did my audio go? The fuck? Why? But I feel like my audio changed. Am I high? Wait, no, I'm not. Like, what the fuck? Okay, what the hell is all that shit all about? What the fuck, game? Nuh-uh, no. No way. No way. No shot. What the fuck? Ain't no motherfucking way. You just spawned 4 of those things on me? What? Oh, they're so fast. How? Dude, what the shit? Y'all seeing this? What the actual fuck is all this all about? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that was insanity. Also my second delicate watch to all that shit. Right, I only had one, yeah, I only had one. What was it? Chatting Justice up there. Probably worth my time. Yep. Actually, I don't think I have any more of them. Okay. So I think I do just have to do pillars. See, 2 over here and 1 over there. There are no blood pillars, so I'll do these 2 first, I guess. Like I can do them both at the same time, unfortunately. Oh god. Well, that's kind of suck. How am I gonna do the soul pillars? I don't know that I can. Like, should I guess I actually just have to focus the little guys before anything else here. Or things could just not spawn. Actually, thinking though, right? Oh no. Looks like we're good. What a mess. Oh my. And for the ones that are just definitely gonna be way harder. Really just hoping for another gesture of the drip. Fuck it. Okay, they're ready. God. No way, I can't even capture it? Are you serious? Oh, this is cringe as hell. Alright, good. Looks like I can capture it. Almost can't. That's crazy. Oh, why is it 4? Of course it's 4. It was 3 the last time, though. Was because one of them was a blood pillar? Might have been. Okay, I guess I'm gonna struggle over here for a long time trying to get this 4th pillar done. Just how it's gonna go, huh? Alright, that's actually way easier than the soul one for some reason. You know, I do just love that with the Milky Chrysalis on the moon, Molty does just become a, it becomes a car, basically. Or not a car, he becomes an airplane. Ouch. Holy. Guess I will be keeping my motherfucking distance. That homie. That. Bro, chill. Oh my god. Ouch. I am so conditioned to jump when he slams. I still have my feather jump, but I did not, apparently. Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Another one. Not okay. Alright, next time he lands, probably get the phase 4 skip. Oh, so fast. Good. Cool. Alrighty then. He didn't get the ropes though. Why? It is not this one. I always forget. Whatever. Alright, right, that was a long one, hour and a half. Ish. It was good. So we will be streaming something on Saturday. It might just be aiming. It might be X or Rocket League. Maybe not Rocket League. Maybe something. Be good. Good fun. Might just be Risk of Rain 2. Either way, we all have something to look forward to. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I guess we'll do Commando again tomorrow. That's the only one I haven't. I tried twice with him, and I could not get the win, and I didn't want to keep trying. I think next week or the week after, depends on what I find. I might try to what's the word? God, I'm not good with words today. I might try to find some mods that add a bit of an extra challenge, something that's not in the vanilla game, because that's all I'm playing right now. So with that said, thank you for watching, and catch you in something like that. Alrighty. I want to show you all the end screen. This thing, because I didn't show it in the last one. I forgot. My bad. Yeah, cool. Being here. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.